Heterotropic nutrition. Heterotropic nutrition means the organism that do not make their own food but they take food from directly or indirectly from plants. They have no way to make their own food. They have no chlorophyll. They cannot prepare food. They cannot perform photosynthesis. And they take food from other organisms, whether plant or animal. This mode of nutrition is considered called heterotropic nutrition. The organism that take their food by the heterotropic nutrition are either herbivorous means plant eater, carnivorous means flesh eater, omnivorous means that eat plants as well as flesh of other animals. The mode of nutrition in heterotropic nutrition steps involved. What are the steps that involved in the heterotropic nutrition? First, ingestion of the food. This is the process of taking food into the mouth. If mouth is present, if no, not mouth, I can't say. There are other methods of taking food inside the body. Means ingestion means taking food inside the body. Next, by any means, whether mouth, by body surface, and anyway. Digestion, the simple food which is carbohydrate or starch, our body cannot absorb it. Our body can take only water soluble food that dissolve in water. Therefore, it is necessary for the body that the food should be digested and broken down into a smaller water soluble molecule. During digestion, starch is broken down into simple water soluble glucose molecule, and this glucose molecule dissolve in water and then absorbed by the body. The process of breaking down of starch into simple soluble glucose molecule is known as digestion. Digestion begins in mouth when we chew food. We have experienced that if you chew bread, chapati, rice, etc. for longer time, it becomes sweet. This is because starch is not sweet, but when it breaks into glucose, it feels sweet because glucose is sweet. Next, the maximum digestion is completed in stomach. From the mouth, the chewed food reaches the stomach, bag-like structure in the belly, through a pipe called esophagus or food pipe. Here, in the stomach, food stay for some 4 to 6 hours, and then it digested, broken down into glucose. Makes a large number of different type of enzymes, acid, etc. act upon the food to break it down into glucose. Then the food pass into a small intestine. This is the very long, and here the digestion completed. After digestion, absorption, the digested food dissolved in water where the internal wall of the small intestine has very small finger-like structure called villi. These villi are rich in blood capillaries and they absorb digested food and supply it to blood, from where it is transferred to every cell of the body, and the food absorbed by the villi from the small intestine and transferred to the body, transferred to the blood, that carried to every cell of the body. The process of carrying the digested food by the blood to every cell of the body is known as assimilation. Where respiration and other thing, respiration occurs in the cell to give us energy. Now, next we will see Registration, not respiration. Respiration we will study in respiration topic. Respiration, it is the process of getting rid of solid undigested material from the body. These materials are very toxic and our body cannot hold them for a long time. They can create different type of disease. So it is necessary or essential to get rid of this solid material, and the process of throwing out of the solid from the body through anus is known as respiration. Next we will study nutrition in amoeba in next video.